G'day legends, I hope you're all amazing. I'm pretty excited to have the new Peavey 6505 Synergy module on the bench today. This one features two identical channels with a crunch and lead switch, gain, 3-band EQ and a volume control on them. It's a Peavey, it's a 6505. You know what it's going to sound like. First, let's hear it in a mix, then we will get our chunk on. That was a condensed version of the Ragdoll song Letting Go for all of you. That backing track is up on my Patreon if you want to get it. For now, let's start out on the lead channel. I figure most people are going to buy one of these for the lead channel, and the ability to have two lead channels set differently, one for your super tight and aggressive rhythms, another for your big vocal sounding leads, is pretty awesome and something that the real amp doesn't feature. This is my favorite guitar, my PRS SC245. It's got the stock 245 pickups. It's got Elixir 10 to 52s on it in drop C. Going into the 6505 module, which is loaded in a Synergy Syn 2, that goes to a Syn 5050 power amp. My Marshall cab with greenbacks, I think the 25 watt greenbacks in there, mic'd with an SM57 off axis into my Apollo Twin. Bit of a high cut and low cut in post, nothing else. Let's hear the lead channel with all the EQ knobs at noon. That is insane. There's so much gain on there, but it's so tight and controlled. I'm not using a boost on here as well. And if you're familiar with my channel, you know that this guitar, it likes a boost in front of an amp or a low cut or something. There is a big low to low mid emphasis on it compared to something like a Les Paul. Speaking of which, let's actually hear the same settings with a Les Paul. Then we'll go to the Crunch channel because the Crunch channel is pretty awesome as well. All right, let's hear it on my 2002 Les Paul Standard with some Martin A. Smith PAF style clones in here. This guitar's a lot kind of twangier, more of a vintage thing, but still on the lead channel with the gain down a bit and the mids cranked up. You've got, I guess, that kind of like 90s thrash thing in my capacity to do the 90s thrash thing. I really like that kind of crunch mode with the Les Paul in particular. You've got less gain, but it doesn't get super clean on here. I guess the whole point of the Synergy system is rather than try to compromise with a module that has a clean mode and a dirty mode is you get something like a Syn 2 and you just get the best sounding clean module you can. You pair it up with something like this and you've got an awesome 4-channel preamp on there. So I want to hear this with some P90s, and then I want to hear each channel boosted with a few different drives. I'm going to grab my Les Paul Custom with TV Jones P90s. Bit of Strat really quickly. In general, you can hear the way I've got this set up and the way the module sounds to me. It's pretty balanced. There's a reason this series of amps are kind of beloved by rock and metal guitar players because they sit in a mix really well. Let's hear this Fender Buddy Guy Strat on the neck pickup. Less gain with the gain here than the P90 guitar or the humbucker guitars, but you can kind of crank it up on the crunch mode and get some kind of sweet bluesy stuff. Pretty sweet with the Strat as well. Again, this particular 6505 circuit does so much more than just brutal chugs, but I got the PRS back because I want to hit the crunch mode and the lead mode with identical EQ, slightly different gain amounts on there, but I want to boost them. And this actually brings back some memories of the first couple of times I toured the US with Ragdoll. I bought a Peavey 6505 1x12 combo, paid like $300 for it or something crazy like that, and then I would just boost it live with an SD1. I think I had a green Rhino at one point, like a tube screamer style thing. So had my rhythm sound, had my lead sound. I got an Eventide time factor that I put in the loop eventually, and I did a lot of shows with that. That one went in and out of the van all around America a whole bunch of different times, and it eventually died on me. I don't know what happened, if the speaker just gave up or something like that, but it died on like the second last show of a tour. So I harbor absolutely no ill will against that combo. I went and bought another one after that and used it right up until I got an Axe Effects. So with that said, I've got a couple of different boosts underneath my feet. I've got an Anarchy Audio Workhorse, kind of console thing, an Eris Effects Electric Dragon that can do a tube screamer or a TC integrated preamp style thing, and then a Boss SD1. So what I'm going to do is let you hear the SD1 first, the good old staple, on the crunch mode and then the lead mode. Let's do that. That is absolutely massive. I'll let you hear the TS style circuit just on the lead channel again, and then we'll hear the grind and the workhorse, the con style thing. I might flick back to the crunch channel in a second. Let's just see how we go and how addicted to this I get. That's ridiculous. I think I like the TC integrated preamp side of the Electric Dragon, but all of those things take that mode to the next level. You can hear why it's been such an iconic sound in like the entire 21st century for metal stuff. A boost on top of that just works. Let's see the crunch mode now. I'll go Workhorse, Tube Screamer, SD1. Don't sleep on that crunch mode either. It sounds amazing boosted as well. Very quickly, I want to compare this to my favorite Synergy module, the Uberschall, which has 2 different modes and a bunch of little switches. So it's kind of got a boost built in. I'll let you hear the lead mode of the Peavey and then my favorite channel, which is the first channel on the Uber, very, very quickly, just because I know people are going to ask. That is all for today. Let me know your thoughts about the 6505 module in the comments section below. If you're rocking a Synergy rig, let me know what your favorite modules are and if you're going to get one of these. And I want to say a very big thank you to Stefan and the team at Synergy for getting one of these to me to make a demo with. If you like what I'm doing on the channel, links to support what I do in the video description, and you can also learn more about this module by following the relevant links also in the video description. Until next time, I've got some Eventide micro pitch shift on this. I want to play some Van Halen. Have a great day. Thanks for watching.